to welcome you to our spring choir concert. Thrilled to have you here tonight to celebrate the hard work and incredible talent of our young musicians. It is my honor to introduce our intermediate and choir concerts directed by Dr. Larkin.
Good evening to all. Thank you all for being here. This is such a wonderful night. Kind of a different year, especially we had conferences and now we have a few days of school and then we have another break and it's just, but it is so great to have you here this evening. This first group here we have on stage, this is our combined intermediate choir that is made up from a couple of class periods. And when you walked up here, Ms. Carvajal delightfully introduced me as the conductor of it, and that's just simply not true. To be quite frank, I haven't done anything all trimester. No, that is a joke. I am so fortunate here at Parrish to work alongside a colleague for this trimester, someone who has come here to practice some skills, to work with our choirs here, and ultimately is on the road for licensure to become a teacher, hopefully in the Salem-Keizer School District, which would be so wonderful. So I'd like to give a warm thank you, and I think we should give a wonderful round of applause for my student teacher this trimester, Tori Winkler. This first piece that you hold on, hopefully you were able to pick out some of the lyrics. This was a really unique and a fun piece for our ensemble because it used some words that are not normally in part of our vocabulary. Most of the things I hear is, yo, chat, little bro, right, skibbity. And there are some different words here that occurred that was a real learning lesson and kind of fun a little bit. So hopefully you were able to pick some of that out. This next piece that they're going to sing, I think it falls in line with similar kind of lyrics that really kind of are empowering, and I think a very fitting title. So please enjoy Becoming You. All right, this group that we have in front of us, this is our concert choir. This is a busy season for any high school and middle school musician in the advanced groups. This is what we call festival season, and it really goes from January all the way to May. It is quite busy. There's multiple events. If you have a student who is in a ensemble at the high school level, you know they're probably taking buses, field trips to this place and that place and a million concerts. And the same is true even as well in the middle school. This group here, this is, as I said, is our concert choir. They've been busy this trimester really preparing for a couple things in specific. Here this past week, they took a field trip and they met all the advanced choirs in our district, and we had an opportunity to come together very informally to sing a song. And actually what was really cool is then we could provide positive feedback, kind of shout outs to all the groups. So one of the things that we're trying to really kind of encourage and teach is that there is no winner, there's no loser in music. Everybody is winning as long as you are making the music or listening to it. And so it was a wonderful event that we could do. Once we come back from spring break, this ensemble will be going to the Advanced Middle School Choir Festival held at North Salem High School on Monday, April 21st. That is when all 12 groups perform, and they perform for judges or adjudicators. They receive written comments as well as scores. It's what we are working towards. And so tonight is our chance to, as we continue working through this music, to present it to you in its current form and continue to grow and be musical with it. So this first piece that we're going to sing to you, please don't bother to try to pick out the lyrics. It's in Latin, and the text of it is Dies Irae. And without going too far into it, maybe you've heard the Mozart's Dies Irae, which is very common in movies, or Verdi's. The Dies Irae comes from the Requiem text, which is the text of the dead or the funeral rites. So it may sound a little aggressive. It may sound a little like woo to you, but that's okay. It's not all so bad. So please enjoy Dies Irae.
Dies Irae.
Hopefully no one got scared and ran. This next piece we were so fortunate. It features an obligato solo, which means a soloist, an instrumental solo that overarches over the ensemble. And we had a few people spent a lot of time working on it, and so we will have 3 different people throughout our different performances of this throughout the rest of the year perform it. I think solos are hard, especially here at Parrish, in any instrumental or choir, because there's so many good people, and it's really hard to pick. So this evening we're going to feature one soloist for tonight's concert, and a wonderful flautist on the flute, Cadence May. All right, we have one more number for you this evening. It's before we do a couple things here. Again, thank you so much for being here and supporting the arts. I read a really cool Facebook post. I'm going to believe this one's true. But I saw that as of recent, the governor had announced that, signed the declaration, or whatever the word is, the proclamation that March is Music in Our Schools Month. Did anyone else read that? Yeah. So definitely, if you did not get a chance to check it out, it's either on Facebook, you could probably read it on the news, maybe MySpace if you still have that. But it truly goes to show that music is very important, that what we do, not just in the world, but also with our students here at school. So thank you for supporting. One final thing as we leave the space, once concert choir finishes, they're going to walk off that way. They're going to go into the choir room and hang up their ropes. And at that point, you can meet them that direction, and intermediate choir, you can find a person. You can find your family here. So thank you all so much for being here. Please enjoy this last piece, Down by the Riverside. Susan, thank you. Give one more round of applause for the intermediate choir and the concert choir. And although they're not here at the moment, can we give a round of applause for our student teacher, Ms. Winkler? Thank you all very much. Thank you for supporting the arts and all of your students. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful spring break. First